Reno unit, you're heading to command. Far into the compound.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't. Either that or you're one. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned. Ah, then this...
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission. So I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of... It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to... Terramorphs are omnipresent, and when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport, as such, we'll be providing, except one. Once you're on the other side, do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparation. And I do believe this. Now, once you're... Though I can't... I hope you all find... Robot?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set?
Should only take a few.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city. While you're out there, don't trust what the voices tell you.
Excuse me. You match our description. The Vanguard captain. Make sure you had the best tools for the task.
Transfers complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. The systems should shut themselves back down automatically.
All set on your gear? That's damn... Geyser? Percival, everything green on your end?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
I'd be happy to carry... Bye for now.
Code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
All right. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A Sealy's. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
That creature. It's dominated her. Must be a force nearby keeping it under its sway. Let's put it down. Four of them. Clean them up.
Hostile detected. Search successful. Beginning elimination.
Looks like the last of them. No sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, we close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
I'm hoping there was a good reason that was locked.
Attention. Terror detected.
in the spaceport?
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got a... answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know... No one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel. All these leeches. What's keeping you things warm? What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Captain, have you seen this? Oh, God. The heat leeches are terramorphs.
What? No. It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere. That means terramorphs. Oh my God.
You just saw that, right? That heat leech. Heat leeches hide out in ships. Pretty Major is right. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly... But that means, if anyone knew, you could sneak a leak. Good God. But first...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
jetpacks for a reason, you know. Kaiser's got the cell data from the moon landing.
No hostiles detected by near-range
Uploading them myself.
sensors.
Take a look at that sample.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand? Exactly. A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did makes some sense. Tau Ceti was ensure the big show, and the timing of it couldn't have been just these attacks. They certainly were. Who could pull some?
Let's save the discussion for if we're gonna do any.
Roger that, Kaiser.
The entrance is this. Sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
And we do that. Ah, Captain. I think I see it. Nicely done.
Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concern detected. Exterior hatch power restored.
Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Sinon, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He saw the potential of... He killed the... Yes. But I guess... only he didn't succeed. That's exactly right. Kaiser, try it now.
Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good. Eyes peeled. What the hell? Is that the sample? Concentrate fire! Shoot! Shoot! We need to get the sample from that. There's another one! They're everywhere! What we've got. I'm going to end you! That sound! What is that?
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
Where are you?
Be a lot easier if you just hand it over.
It's right there.
The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can nullify it. But I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment powered up now around the world. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Surrounded. All around. No way out.
Hey, over here. Please. You have to help me.
Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
Look at all of you. Got pretty frantic. This place. No, my connection might have gotten a bit.
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone. No ghosted.
But it's clear someone... Captain, we need to get... But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered?
If it were me,
Thank you, Captain. Once you finish your investigation, they're gonna want to hear. Take care of yourself.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
I have things for you.
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
keeping the skies safe out there?
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here. Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were... Did you find... How could you... You want to hear the word? I did it. Years of coordination between mice. Now... The attack. When I discovered... But we were at war. So I ordered concealing... Easy to say now, but at the time, I wasn't going to allow. But then, and what did I get? No, I become a trust and cement the dear. What luck he. Captain, please. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to. And look at the results. I know for a fact. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? With only the vague. Precisely. And let's not forget the eliminating the Terramore. I'm simply requesting. I've already sent them. All I ask. After all.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Perfect timing. So on our end, good news.
Means either plans your work.
Considering what the last... I already sent along in... So what about your end? Any leads on who might...
Orlays? Reginald Orlays?
I don't know much about Orlays, but anyone with a sick mind like that needs to be tried for his crimes.
That's some impressive work. So then give us the rundown. I'm sorry to hear that. Any idea why?
Aha! That makes sense. Plenty of... Instead, he stumbles on the plant.
Decides to use the plant against the people that destroyed his old... Well, at least he won't be able to hurt anybody else now. So I guess there's nothing else to do but get... This might be... And here we go.
Welcome back, all of you. But according to Hadrian's... is what I'm reading.
My God.
An attack? Using...
You will all receive... So then is what the second report claims correct?
That appears to be the case, ma'am. Reginald Olays? Wasn't there a report he'd been...
Body was found floating around. Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission and who ordered it. This report contains definitive evidence Orlays triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant.
Simply.
Indeed. Though it would have been preferable for him to have fight, it seems both of you are to be commended. You have our Now, with our villain, with the threads you've brought together here, the three of you have likely... As such, the cabinet will be...
A sound decision, man.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species.
Yes, absolutely. The UC has to be as transparent as possible from now on.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further...
Two birds with a single Very well. Thank you for the suggestion. So then, the cabinet has agreed. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check. The project we're embarking on will be a...
Madam President, this microbe is...
To someone with a limit, using it to wipe out...
And fast results all...
As you can see, there... Major?
We've had a few Only the captain...
I see.
Glad to see someone's... The science division is in full...
I doubt there's another body in the galaxy.
Absolutely correct. There are no better...
Order, please. And Major said... Dr. Walker.
We trust the captain.
Then the matter is settled. Today marks... As befits such a group. Today, we will be...
Class 1?
What he means to say...
Oh, yeah.
You all have... Now, Major Sanan.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard, as a member of both the Vanguard and... Speak to your commander. He should be able to... On behalf of the whole of... This meeting is a...
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
Guess where? New Atlantis'
We're
first
asking
line of
everyone.
defense.
Okay, no problem.
things for you.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled.
Welcome aboard the use. Did you have any questions? Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any. I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, all right. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Hey.
Yes. What? Hello.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander. Excellent. Then let's get right. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction. Which is precisely why we need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door. Good. Our intelligence has... She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container... That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this... Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operate... That's where my second in... If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told... Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability... I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, as an undercover operative for UC System, allow yourself to... That's what I wanted. Anyway, it's time to hand you over. Now. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the cons. Do what you have to do. I'm not advocating violence. I'm merely urging you to weigh the consequences. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing, use your instincts. All we know is that she's been with it. She's shrewd. I'm afraid she's the... That's easy to answer. We'll be monitoring your activities from the beach. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, beyond that, dismissed.
All right. We don't have... While you're working undercover, if you find any records that looks...
I have something I need to discuss with you.
You better make it. I want data. For the sake of the settled... That miner's... If you've seen what I... Yes, of course. Oh, Commander Akande has authorized... That's what I told Commander Akande. All right. We've loaded a container. We've cleared your ship. That should do it. We'll be here if you need us.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of... Was it that or... Oh, I thought I could handle these memories. I would like that. One problem, though. I think... was that... Still, it turned out. I wouldn't call what I did. Hold on. I don't know the exact... For that, we are going... Your instincts are... Logan and I, but... Look, I hope this isn't asking too... That's why I need you. Truth is, if I begin... I know you will. You've always been there when something I've... Yes. Hey, anyway, hopefully...
I hope you understand everything you've been told. It could save your life.
I picked...
I picked up something you might be interested in. Sorry to pull you aside like this. Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph threat is essential to the... Yes, exactly. Well, I'm relieved. Apparently, their decision... That's a wise decision. Besides, if Chief Engineer Kulkarni believes that the micro... Good, good. Your decision. Oh, well, if there's anything else.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect.
If you're here to buy or sell... Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a...
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though.
The Trade Authority turning away
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation... Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might... You know, it's funny.
Well, well. It appears she's...
There's a buddy of mine who runs... If he isn't passed out, you can find him... Oh, and
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later.
Mars is wrapped with resources, which...
Unless you're here to... Hey, why don't you say that a little... Okay. If you've got a whole ship... Yeah, well, she's...
Well, this is utterly ridiculous.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here... Now listen up. You probably spent it... Perfect. His name... Don't worry.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan.
Just passing through, or
Just a heads up.
Something.
Apparently going to be coming through to sweep the leeches.
Adler camp.
Those little bastards are terramorphs?
What? Look. Adler. Oh! I told him I'd pay up. What? Look. I have...
Perhaps he's already been...
Holy crap! Really? Thank you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner.
Used to think I was Vanguard.
Before you say anything, no. Mars is nothing like Earth. Heck, even Earth... Look, I told you everything I know.
So we'd struck oil? But it turns out it was just another deep water deposit.
Neva! Sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the Sol system? You see security hassle?
Have something for... There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem. Nice. You know, you think you can handle... I'm interested. So can you that... All right. Head out to your rope. Oh, and...
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan.